Hey guys, Shaman Emmy here. I thought I would just pop in today. I had a really excellent day today. Give me a sec here. I'm just gonna shine you guys over here for a minute. Had a really good day. Got lots done. And now I get to hang out with you guys. This is what I want to do. This is what my evening is in store. So just like a bit. Right. Cheers. Coffee done. So who's watching now? I'm gonna put on some of my meditation music. I had a really good day. For those of you that was in the live chat a couple days ago, um, we were talking about paranormal stuff. Oh, hang on, I got an echo here. It's echoey, echo. Okay, so it's bizarre. I don't like the sound there. Okay. All right, so we're gonna do live readings today. We're gonna get started with our traditional wake me up smudge. Okay, so that's that. All right. Oops. Okay. Got my little smudge. I'm gonna smudge everything over here. Smudge all you guys out there. Smudge myself. So I'm still waiting on some new cards. I might have them tomorrow. Hopefully they'll show up. um, Having a girl come in from Vancouver to bring them. So she's supposed to be coming from Vancouver to drop them off, and hasn't shown up yet. So yeah, we're gonna start off with a shuffle. I always want to just shuffle them at first, and we want to ask spirit and all the guides to give us proper information, um, positive messages for whoever is watching, partaking in this. So, Daisy, hey, knew you'd be here soon. So I'm going to show you guys once. I'm hoping that Jess will show up because I think she might have something really exciting to share with you guys. And if she doesn't show up in the next little while, then I'll have to show you how ecstatic she was when I sent her a photo of it. And I really am proud of it. I didn't expect it to turn out the way it did, 100%. But we'll have to see her as to where's Miss Jessie. Where's Jessica? I wonder. I didn't email her. I guess I should email her. Oh well, she'll show up. Okay. So we're gonna. All right. Hey, King Mom 21, how you doing? Silver. We're just getting started. I'm excited today. I'm very happy. I succeeded a lot today. Got lots done. I even had a nap. I even had time to take a bloody nap. Like seriously, when do I get time to do that? Seriously. Anyways, okay, where is Jess? I'm gonna end up having. I'm just so excited about this. So you guys are gonna be blown away on how well. She requested a dream catcher. Jess, can I show them? Can I show them? Please say yes, yes, yes. Can I show them what I've sent you a picture of? I'm so excited it turned out so well. Okay, so this is the dream catcher that she requested. She wanted it based on a Superman theme. I don't know if you guys can see that, Claire, because I'm using my tablet right now. This is the dream catcher. Sure, if you can see that. Hang on. Oh, why is this sticking up here? Oh, come on. There. Okay. I don't know if you guys can see that clearly, but that is the dream catcher that we put together for her son's memorial. And she wanted in the Superman colors, the red and the blue, and it turned out really well. I'm really excited about it. Right, so I'm very, very excited to be shipping this off to Jess. She loved it. So it's done in her son's honor, like in memory of her son. So I think that took it right perfect. So yeah, so that'll be sent off to you probably on Monday, Jess, because they don't deliver mail on Saturday or Sunday. But that'll be put into a nice box for you to take home, or ship it to your home to take home. Get all the way and where again? I can't hand deliver it. Sorry. Well, thank you. I'm very proud that you liked it. It was just an amazing thing to be channeling the energy into it. I can tell you that I did it with the best intentions, and it'll be an honorable one. Like, it's in memory of him, so I gave my condolences to him and said that I'd like to create this for you. Well, my guides and spirit guides guide me into making this dream catcher for you. And that's, I don't even think, like, I go like autopilot when I create them, right? When I ask the ancestors and everybody to give me something to work with in creating the perfect dream catcher for a custom make. So once again, this is yours, Jess. I'm so proud that you, I added the yellow because, Superman wouldn't be the Superman without the S on the back, right? So we added the yellow in there for you. So I'm really proud of it. I'm very excited to show off my work. This is one of the traditional ones. I do make these, provided, they're to be given away. So I'm very proud of myself. Very proud. So if you guys want to order a dream catcher, you can see the quality is great craftsmanship done with my own hands. I try not to make any two dream catchers alike. That they were all original designs and all original thought. So there you go. So where can we hang him? We'll put him back on the stand over here so it doesn't get ruined. So I was really honorable to do that for you, Jess. Makes me feel good. Makes me feel like 100%, in favor of you guys. So, hi Elizabeth. Elizabeth Mart. How are you? Welcome to my channel. If you're new here, hit the like, comment. We just talk about, we do free tarot card readings. Random, so if you want a reading, I'll give you a free one, like a try before you buy kind of thing. You can ask the other people in chat how well it's gone for them. So yeah, so I'm back doing live readings, 5-minute ones. But yeah, if you want Elizabeth, you don't even have to tell me anything. You don't even have to give me any information. I usually let the cards talk to me before. So you can ask, like Jessica has had a reading by me, Daisy's had a reading by me, and they're all very happy with the results. And they didn't even tell me anything. I freaked them out. So I try not to freak you out. Okay, so we're gonna ask the spirit guides and energies for Elizabeth Martis. Is it Martis? Okay. Yeah, Daisy's our tentative moderator. So we're gonna ask the spirit guides for October 28th for Elizabeth Martis. If there's any messages from spirit that can be conveyed through me as a messenger, please do so through the cards. And then we get good information, get positive readings. No reverse cards. We don't want to have anything in reverse this week. We want to have some good advice, good feelings, and some good vibrations to spirit. All right. Okay, so you have an option to choose if you want to have jump cards. I prefer jump cards, what they call, what do you call, why am I blanking now? Like I'm just like going autopilot for a minute there. You have an option to either choose me to take the cards off the top, or you can choose jump cards, right? So you usually get like 3 cards. Usually it's the first initial one is your current situation, and then you get your clarifying cards after that. So there's a lot of messages that can come through for me, especially for one card. So you have the choice if you want to have just the cards drawn off the top, cut, or you want me to do jump cards. It's your choice. It's interactive with you so that you get the best, most positive experience when I do these. So I'll leave it up to you to decide however you want it. This is your chance to make the cards work for you. So, you know, so it's totally up to you. Are you just gonna go with the flow? You seem like you're the type that would just go and do whatever, right? Off the top, please. Okay. So you have the strength card coming up. You may be. You're not a Leo. I'm not getting a Leo, are you? But I feel that, if you've had an animal, has the animal been injured? Did you once have an animal that was injured? But I feel that, I don't know. If you've had an animal, has the animal been injured? Did you once have an animal that was injured? Like you're nursing an animal. You don't have a pet. Did you end up, okay, because I'm seeing a dog, or or this could have happened to be working with animals or something. I'm getting the idea that you're like a rehabilitationist, like you do with rehabilitating, and you're in the field of like massage therapy maybe. Um, Getting the idea that you're like a rehabilitationist, like you do with rehabilitating, and you're in the field of like massage therapy. You want a dog, but you don't have one. Okay. Well, you may end up getting one, but I'm seeing that your hands, you're a person that works with their hands. Um, like a massage therapist. I keep seeing a massage therapist. But make sure you check the animal's health. Maybe that's what that is it's showing like health problems. So be very careful of what you get as far as a pet. Maybe there's some health issues around the pet that you will be possibly receiving. Like it's like you're bending over the animal to make sure that it's healthy and everything. Because it might be a sick or injured, like not sickly, injured. I would say like may have oh, a disability case matter. Okay, so let's see, there's something along the disability part that I wasn't quite sure. I would say like may have oh, a disability case matter. Okay, so let's see, there's something along the disability part. Are you being taken into a situation where it's like it leaves a bad taste in your mouth? Like, when you go and experience something and it's just like you just want to gag, like horribly. I don't know why they're saying gag. Like it's like it's almost like it's being forced down your throat. You're trying to swallow maybe something to do with your pride, um, you know, or it's because you are, you know, helping people with disabilities. Maybe that's why it's showing up as like an, almost like an, how do you explain it? The strength card. See, I can't even put it into words right now. Um, is it? It's like it's nurturing. You're rubbing its face. You're checking its health, making sure that it's a healthy animal, right? So I don't know if this is a person, place, or thing, but you know, you're in the right field for what you are when you work with your hands. Um, but I don't understand why it seems like it's just like, or you've been in a situation, maybe you're sick with the flu or something. But I see like sickness. I don't understand that. You know, but you're nurturing it. So I don't know about the sick part. Or maybe just be dealing with the sick, with disabilities and stuff. Like you're definitely healer energy. I'll get a clarifying card. But I don't see, yeah, not a whole lot. That was a hard card to pull because it's showing you're working with your hands to heal something, but and there's a reverse card. So you're patiently waiting for something. Oh shoot, what is this one again? I can't remember. The Four of Cups. Oh, where is my thing? Okay, so the Four of Cups. Patiently waiting for something. Okay, so that was basically what it says is in reverse. Don't jump the gun or get angry when others disagree. Political power play are on the rise. Hurt feelings could steer you down the wrong path. Be open to new friendships and relationships. So I'm seeing that you're putting your relationships on hold. I don't see them um, being accepted. Like you're not taking it at face value anymore. You're going to patiently wait for the results to come to you. You're not just going to just accept any I would say any BS when it comes to somebody offering you something. You're going to be you're a very stubborn type person. You don't when you set your mind on something, you definitely do not budge on it. No matter how much you can coax you, but people try to coax you in like, oh yeah, you know, I'll give you this, or you know, if you could do that, you know what I mean. So I'm wondering if you're how do you say a tough cookie? Tough cookie is what I hear. Um, you know, the four of cups is also about wealth. Now's not a good idea to make any big time decisions. To sit down and wait on them. Um, okay, so we're because none of the cups really, I don't see they're they're filling up very well. They look kind of, you know, like you're not moving. I don't see any movement with that card at all. Like you're sitting on something, right? The world. So you have different options coming available to you. But a definite animal could be in the sign for you. Um, you have everything you want, so maybe that's why you're not accepting anymore from the universe, is because you have everything you need. So you're not really wanting to go into, you know, spiritual debt almost, meaning that, you know, you don't, if you don't need it, you won't take it. So, you know, it's like you're satisfied with what you do. You're currently in a position of, you know, everything is done exactly as it should be. That you're not moving on a decision though. But what is the decision that you're facing right now in regards to balancing? Like you've got perfect balance, everything's in tune. Like there isn't anything that I can see that's off balance. You're definitely with the strength in the world, and this being in reverse, but it's showing the guy is sitting there with his legs crossed, patiently waiting for this cup to come in. But you're not having to make a decision about it. Like it's not about the satisfaction or the quality of it, but it's the respect behind it. Do you see what I mean? Um, but yeah, there's definitely a decision in the works. Um, what is the decision that was showing in the cards for Elizabeth? what is this? What is this big decision that you're not wanting to take at face value? Oh, okay. Well, we have the devil, so you're not. Is this a relationship? Is this like a union? Um, a meaning of a man and a woman exchanging, almost like a wedding. Could it possibly be a wedding? Like changing vows is what I heard. You're holding out. This could be a possible relationship that you may be either in or are coming to. The ears are blessing it. Okay. Yeah, because we got these ones in reverse. So we have what they would call the lover's card, I guess. I'm not sure. But the two of cups, like you guys, was he taking more than he was giving? Was he taking more than what he was giving to the relationship? Okay, because I'm getting that he was very, he wanted to show you differently, but you weren't really willing to give anymore. But I feel like he took a lot from you. Like he always had his hand out, right? Um, so that came in reverse. So that was talking about that's probably about the past relationship. And then you get the devil card, meaning new beginnings. It's not a new beginning for you yet because you're still mourning the situation. Give yourself time to heal from it. But I do see, there was caring and feelings between the two of you, but you just weren't on the same page together, right? Your energy compared to his, and he is a Capricorn. Is Capricorn a fire sign, by the way? I don't even know. I don't do tarot card readings based on horoscopes or anything. I just do the intuitive part. But the decision's been made between the two of you. You're no longer having to stay tied to this person, even spiritually or karmic or anything like that in regards to your relationship. Is completely, you know, a decision's been made, and you're gonna hold yourself to that decision. Um, but it doesn't mean that you have to go and make a new beginning right away. Like give yourself some time to heal with all this dark energy that may have been passed through this relationship to you. You're gonna pull through it definitely, but allow yourself. Don't bring any of that relationship with you, like that karmic energy. Um, is definitely not. Um, but I see a cat. For some reason, I see a cat. I keep coming to an animal. I don't know. Um, but I feel like there's a lot that still has to be said um, to reduce this connection. Like you do not want to be tied to this person anymore, and the decision's been made. The karmic part of that connection is done. And then we have the full card on the bottom of the deck. Um, so you're basically moving on your own, and you're more carefree. Maybe it was a controlling relationship that you were in, because I see you being more carefree now. Like you kind of lightened your load by getting rid of that relationship altogether. Oh, and there's a dog. So maybe that pursuit of getting a dog, a little dog, is just showing me a little guy on there. But the controlling part, you're just like, I am so done. I'm free. I'm enjoying my life. I am getting through, the new beginnings. You're holding a flower, that is in bloom. Like everything is just fresh and new and just ready for you to take advantage of it, right? Um, like I see, cold as ice is the best way to treat that relationship. Just be cold as ice, and it doesn't mean you have to stay that way forever. It will end up, becoming back to a more calming water. It could be another water sign that you're getting involved with. Um, You know, but the days are getting brighter slowly. You know, definitely. Like you're out, you're moving, you're carefree, and you're like go with the flow, right? Just pack your little suitcase, make sure you got everything packed, orderly, and ready to take on the world. That's what I get from this card. You know, but the days are getting brighter slowly. You know, definitely. You're out, you're moving, you're carefree. Have you been having any leg problems at all? I'm getting like a bum knee or something from the card as well. You know, like you're maybe what would it be? It looks like a left leg is kind of bummed. You know, do you have any like arthritis in your knees or anything? No, just maybe. Well, there you go. Because you are getting everything back. You're getting away from this energy altogether. It could be another. It could be a water sign or a Leo even energy that might show up. Um, you know, because I have the two lions. You know, replicated with the world. Um, you have a protective barrier around you from harm. You are definitely protected from whatever outside forces want to mingle. That you don't let anybody near you or in your little sacred circle, almost like a little. What's in your circle is yours, and you like to keep it in order. Um, there's a lot of like neutral energy coming in, so you'll feel just more balanced. Definitely feeling balanced and more carefree. You know, don't burn the candle at both ends. If you know what that something about burning the candle at both ends. You know, and you're holding on to the middle and waiting to see which way is going to burn faster. So that could be in regards to like making it coming to a decision. Um, if you light a candle at both ends and you have yes or no saying at each end, and it's going to slowly burn to the middle, are you waiting for your left knee? Okay. But I did have a knee. Wow. Okay. Um, I'm working on not feeling so scattered and taking on too much. Yeah, because you've got the carefree, right? You've got like your final card in this one is you are definitely carefree, but watch out for it. You know, your leg might be acting up. You might get some pain still in that knee. Yeah, make sure that you're watching where you're gonna step on your next thing. Keep yourself looking up, like keep yourself up in up spirits, but also be watching where you're going, like because you could walk right off a steep cliff, right? Like that metaphorically speaking, right? You could just walk right off the cliff if you're not careful, right? Um, so maybe that's a warning, you know, that if you might have accidents like a bump, you know, like in regards to your knee. I'm not too sure. Um, but yeah, um, yeah. So I just see you basically growing your wings and being able to start feeling like a human being again. Um, but there is that little dog there. You're carefree, ready to roll. But be careful you don't step off that cliff too soon. You know what I mean? Don't take a different route. You know, maybe not so adventurous, or maybe it is that you're going to meet the next companion is an adventurous person that would walk off a cliff, metaphorically speaking. Again, maybe there is an energy coming towards you that's more active, that's highly active, which is more like what you would prefer to have and be outdoors and enjoying everything for what it is and just be carefree and go with the flow. Right? So that's what I'm seeing for you. Um, you know, so yeah, it is complete. I think it is because it came up in reverse and we got the devil card in reverse. So you know that means new beginnings. As far as I'm correlating this to the relationship, it's definitely over. Like for it to come in reverse, there is no union. Whereas at the bottom of the card, it's showing a union, and it came in reverse, so there is no union, right? So I totally take that at face value, saying that that relationship is pretty much burnt its last burn. Like it's the heat is not there anymore. The compassion or the intimate feelings toward each other is definitely burning out. It fizzled. Um, you know, like you guys weren't on the same page. Like he wanted beer and you would like wine. Like it's little differences like that. There's small differences, but you couldn't get past that part of him taking everything that he needed without giving things in return. Always having an a reason behind doing anything. You had to have an excuse, right? So yeah, so the Fool card is definitely starting over with new situations. Be a little adventurous. Just don't walk off any cliffs, metaphorically, right? You can have all that adventure, and on the edge type, adventure for you. That might be the new energy that's coming in for you is to feel more carefree, 100%. Yeah. Is there any other questions you wanted? I'm not feeling so scattered and taking on too much. Yeah, see, that's what I mean, like walking off a cliff and just like totally forgetting what you're doing, right? Don't get too busy and be not watching what you're doing, kind of thing, right? Your energy and carefreeness. I would say that it's a man. I can get a clarification on this new beginning for for the Fool card. Can you clarify the Fool card for Elizabeth, please? What is the energy that's coming towards her? Yeah, you're definitely waiting, but you won't have to wait much longer. Like this came in reverse, so if you were still waiting, you won't be waiting for long. Um, but I would take a warning to what you're looking for. Stay on solid ground. Don't let your energy get too carried away. Keep your feet solid, planted. You've got your three of wands waiting for something to come in, but I don't see it as you're waiting for it anymore. I do see it making its travel towards you. Um, there is a lot of love that from this energy that's coming in, and you have a lot of love to give. Um, but you're sticking with one. Like you have options available. They'll end up revealing themselves to you, but a definite male is the one that you're going to hold on to. Um, I don't know. I even see the man is like maybe a blue collar job worker. Um, you know, you have a green light for the love part of it, definitely. To go ahead and make that maneuver, you don't have to stand in idle anymore. Um, you know, your ship is definitely going to be coming in. I see that. Even though if it's in the other way, you're waiting for things to come to you, right? But you already have a firm grip on everything that you need. So the only thing is just to figure out which one of the few that you're going to have an option for. Uh, it may have it might be your knight in shining armor because I do see this guy standing here, but his sleeve looks like he's wearing armor. Um, he's a very protective person. He'll be, almost like a knight, knight in shining armor coming to rescue you, like a fairy tale almost. It's going to be very surreal. Um, and you're just going to be like, holy, like it knock you off your socks, like knock you off your feet if you're not holding on. So it might end up swooning you and taking you, wherever you want to go, right? I don't see what energy, right? Let me get more clarifying cards. Okay. So there you go. So you got the star card. And you're out. You'll definitely be out searching, but you will get the Knight of Swords coming into the rescue. You'll definitely be meeting your knight in shining armor to rescue you, almost like a fairy tale. And you don't have to go looking very far. Like you have everything that you need, so it's not going to be based on materialistic things. You're both very well saturated in, your personal lives that you don't have to worry about that ever happening where somebody's just going to come and empty all your cups for you, so you have to go out and look for more to refill them with. Take your time refilling them. You both will be stable in your business or employment. Definitely, and he's going to come in fast. He's going to come in really fast for you. Um, like he's determined, to give love, right? That he's been through a lot himself. This person that you're gonna come uh, in contact with, I can't tell you exactly what sign because I don't read for the signs. I just read for the cards. But he's been through a battle. Okay, so it's showing me that his clothes are shredded. So he's gone through a massive breakup probably too, and he's hightailing it out of there. You see what I mean? Um, he's gonna hightail it out of the relationship that he's in because he's getting just brutalized, just used and beaten, and not physically, but just the abuse that he's suffered at the hands of his partner. He's like, get on my horse and ride like lightning, like get the hell out of here, right? The star card, it could be a very well be a water sign. I do see a lot of water. It could very well be another, like a Scorpio, Pisces, and Cancer. So I do see a lot of water in this, like a lot of blue. So it definitely could be a water sign for you. Um, you know, um, but don't be busy occupying looking for anything. It's gonna come find you. I don't see it being a very far journey that you're gonna have to go. Um, I see it within in the near future. It may be somebody you already know, because you're out filling up the cups of jugs for two people. So it's definitely within the next probably 3 to 6 months, I would say. Um, right. So that's what I see for you is probably another water sign. I do see a lot of water in the cards. Um, right. It's like you're on an island and you're just waiting for him to come and rescue you off this, godforsaken place, right? Because it's getting dark and you just don't want to be alone anymore. You don't want to be in a lonely relationship, and this one's trying to run for his dear life to get away from that, whatever relationship he was in. So you might find that, you know, um, you can nurture him, like in the Strength card, the Leo card, nurturing this person. So you could end up nurturing this person back to health, being this support system, and be allowing the healing that this person may be in mistrust of. Maybe that's the energy there, the Leo energy, that the person that you're meeting is just like, just brutally spent. Like he doesn't have any more to give, right? I do see it as being a loyal, committed person. A knight coming in full on. He's not looking for a quick wham bam. Thank you, man. He's like your knight in shining armor. He's gonna stick around. He's gonna be there for you, and he's gonna support you in all your choices, right? So when you get a knight, it's like a fairy tale ending almost. But remember that that's metaphorically you can actually nurture the person into being, a more stable person than you'll ever imagine, right? But I do feel that he is, you know, he's. It was a hard pill for him to swallow. Maybe that's what that gagging reflex. You know how it was a hard pill to swallow, like say your pride. That's a hard pill to swallow sometimes, right? Um, so he was definitely probably coming from his own situation that he didn't want anything to be part of. So you both came out of situations where the partner wasn't how do you say wasn't complimentary to your spirit, right? So that's what I get with that. Um, yeah, but he would be a night shining artist, so I would give it probably. I would say the journey's not long, but I would say probably within the next 4 to 6 months, this person may come towards you. Um, It may be somebody you've already had an acquaintance with, um, because it's like he knows where he's going. He knows where he's headed to, on that horse. Like he's not letting the horse direct him. He's directing the horse, and the horse doesn't know where it's going. So just be wary of those little informative tidbits that you'll know when you're knight in shining armor. And don't be judgmental on his relationship with the shit. So you'll have an in common kind of something that's not spoken of, but you have an understanding of each other's pain and what you've gone through, and you're accepting of each other to help nurture the situation back to a more healthier relationship that you'll be able to have with this person. This person has had it from his point of view. He's done. So that could be very well. I don't like talking about twin flames, but that could be a karmic, situation that you know is going on, right? You just don't know. I don't like using twin flame, uh, because I'm not even sure myself, because with the twin flame there is so much back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. I don't have time for it, right? I don't have time to be doing twin flame readings or anything like that. It goes up in the cards as far as being a relationship that's being drawn and put together by the universe, then I would say yes. But if it's not being drawn, it's breaking people up to get to that karmic relationship that so many twin flames are searching, and they don't care. They'll be ruthless at getting that twin flame, regardless. Oh, there we go. Okay, we're back. I ended up having a little technical difficulty there. Okay, so Daisy, who was next on the list? Can you go and see who was asking for the next reading after Elizabeth? Hey, King Bomb 21, Magical, how you doing? Miss you guys. Oh, I gotta show you guys. You guys have to check out Jessica's Dreamcatcher we made, or that I made for her son's memorial. That she has a memorial set up for her son, and she asked me the other day to make her a dream catcher. Okay. Oh, we're back. Okay. No, it's just gonna stay like this. I might have to just set you over here for now. Okay. So we're back on. Okay. Whoops. Okay. Sorry about that. I don't know why it keeps reconnecting here, so bear with me. I have some. Okay. Let's see if this works now. Sorry about that, guys. I had a glitch happening on my Wi-Fi, so I had to reset my. Okay, so Ray is next. Sorry about that, you guys. I really apologize for that technical glitch. Okay, so you want to know if you're going to marry your current partner. Do you not want to ask her to marry you, or are you questioning the relationship that you'd be asking a question like that? If you wanted to marry somebody, wouldn't you just do it? Just saying. I'm no marriage counselor or anything, but do you think it's a right relationship? Maybe what you're trying to find out, if it's worth investing some time into this relationship. Let's see. Okay, my cards aren't working today. Okay. So you want to marry your current partner. So Ray. Okay. Oh. Get up there. You have the world in your hands. So that's your bottom of the deck. I see new beginnings. You've definitely finished this cycle out. So we've got the Seven of Cups. You do have. Okay, I moved you guys to a different spot here, so I can just maybe it's just a connection area. I do see. It's not like a. Uh, why am I blanking on my cards tonight? I don't know. Somebody's trying to come through. But you guys are headed in a new direction. And to take your time in this direction. You've been through. And to take your time in this direction. You've been through the worst of it. Like you're closing the cycle out. And to be honest with you, see, I don't sugarcoat anything here. I get it as it's given to me. Um, to be honest with you, I don't see a wedding in the near future anyway. There's a lot of options that you in the near future anyway. There's a lot of options that you're in the dark about. You have the world in your hands, but you're waiting for you know the love to be reciprocated. You're ready to make the move forward, but is she? I'm wondering if she's having reserved thoughts about this union coming to be, right? Um, she feels trapped in this relationship. She feels trapped, not in a bad sense, but I feel that she's feeling like she's trapped, that she um, wants to break free and be more open and loving. Maybe she's kind of not being that affectionate at this current time. Um, she's trying to bear the past that's basically bound her into this feeling of not knowing, not being able to see clearly. Um, but it's opening for her, like the gates open for her to be able to remove herself from that situation. Um, she's pointing it in a better direction. Her path is going to be lit before her, but she's not seeing what she has as far as within herself. She may be experiencing some self growth right now. She's kind of questioned herself in being, not taking care of herself well. She's been through the ringer as well. Um, so I don't think she's really looking at having a marriage at this present time. But I do seeing her come out of her, it's almost like a mummy being unwrapped, right? You're taking off all the blinders and everything, and she doesn't want to be blinded anymore. Like she wants to see everything for what it is. She wants to see the beauty in it. And so long as up until now she's been blinded and she hasn't even noticed any of this that's been going on around her, like the gift giving, wanting to make life, for her at any expense pleasurable, with whatever it takes she would give her, right? Um, so I'm just wondering, are you guys kind of not meeting on the same page? Um, the male is, you know, the male is willing to give a lot, but he's not going to just give it and just hand it over. Um, but he does have a lot of cups filled that he is definitely going to be financially stable um, to provide the gifts of a relationship. Um, but just take care of, the female needs to be careful and not undo the like you've had major, this is just metaphorically, I'm trying to put it into a concept that you'd understand, that would be easiest to understand. It's like taking going for surgery and being wrapped up in gauze and everything, and everything's blinded, like you've got new eyes to look out, blah blah blah, you've had all these surgeries metaphorically, that you need to heal from first, like the past traumas and situations. You need to heal from them and let them go, definitely. Um, He doesn't, the male is sitting in the dark as to what's really going on with the female. The female is not feeling at this point as she wants to share any of her intimate feelings. She's kind of closed in and protected, and not ever walked out, walking around, being caught and trapped in a space, whether it be your head space or a physical space, mentally. Um, you need to really focus on some of that. The female needs to actually just focus and do some healing with herself first, and the gentleman is not going to be, you know, he's going to be neutral. He's going to be supportive. Um, I don't see anything negative coming out of it. But you do have to allow yourself to heal from those past traumas to get onto the same page as your partner. Um, but the worst of it's over. You're coming out, you know, in one piece, you know, and the male will offer gifts to you. You probably end up sending you flowers, or, I see a lot of, he's the type of person that would like to send flowers to someone, and just randomly send gifts, with no intention, or, a date, like you would on a date, right? He'd just randomly send you parcels or gifts in the mail. Yeah, you do heal him. He's already had his 10 swords. He's already, been tuckered out. He's done his dues, right? He wants to start new with you, right? He's already been through that battle. He's not going through it again. He's not willing to sacrifice everything in the world to not have you at the end of the day. Like, he's going to protect you, right? He's going to spend time protecting you, and allowing you to heal now with everything you've done for him. Like, that's what I mean. He's willing to give you anything you want and offer you things, but you also have to heal yourself now and take time for you, right? Yeah, he did. I definitely see that. Like, his traumas and everything almost killed him. Like, they totally killed his spirit, more or less. And he took that beating, and he's still, gonna walk away. That's the end of that cycle. It's time to build onto a new one with the Page of Pentacles, you know, um, until you guys start meeting on the same balance and healing, offering each other the information and to be on the same page as each other. See, right here, you're not on the same page. I don't see you guys being on the same page right there. If he's in reverse and you're standing up, is there, you know, any balance to that relationship? If it was like this, I could see that, a total union is possible. But he's not going to just give up everything. Um, you know, if you're in a definite state of okayness, then maybe that would be reversed. But at this point, you know, it's so up in the air. So many things need to be given, but yet, he wants you to heal. He's looking out for you now. He's being your protector. He's guiding you. He's caring for you and opening that gate for you to be able to heal and spend some time on yourself, right? And that's where the balance comes in. That's where he's trying to offer you so much, and you're scared to take it. Like, you don't want to feel obligated to take it. Like, it makes you feel uncomfortable almost, to the extent that he more or less is going to shower you with love and affection, and that might be fearful for you because of the hurt you've gone through in the past, right? You guys are good. He's going through his dark shadow side, and he's going to be coming out with all this. He's got nothing but good things and gifts to give you, right? But you're in a state of, now you want to be healing. He's opened the gate for you to walk out of the prison that you've kept yourself in, right? So you guys are good. I'm not saying anything, that there's nothing bad about your union. I'm just saying that he's been flipped upside down with his healing, and he's got so much to give. He's trying to figure out which one he wants to take first, right? Which part does he want to take out of that chaos to make it more balanced for you guys? You see what I mean? He's trying to figure out which one of these is going to make you come away from being, feeling like you're alone and out in the cold, or that nobody cares, or that you're spending all your energy on a relationship. But he's got so much to give. He's had his time to heal, and now it's your turn. You're trying to heal the past traumas for yourself, right? So I don't see anything negative at all. I don't get any negative vibe. But it's like, it's almost like, how do you say, it's gonna sound strange, but 69, right? You guys are compatible. Like you nurture each other and you basically mold into one, right? When you guys are together. Uh, I didn't say anything wrong with this relationship. You guys mold. You feed his. It's like a circle. If you put your body next to his at his feet, head at his feet, and everything, it's a circle, right? You guys actually complement. I can't even talk tonight. Actually complement each other more than you know, right? But you also have to allow that space in between for you guys to still have your individual personality, right? So I don't see anything bad in that. Nothing at all. It's all positive ending of cycles. And he's going to be able to come out on about come out. He's going to be able to come out and be able to shower you with all this love. He's just not sure as to where to begin, right? He wants you to be having, everything given to you in life, and maybe he's feeling like he doesn't know how to because he's unsure of himself. He doesn't have enough confidence in picking the right gift. You see what I mean? But you're not blinded. Everything will be handed to you. You're breaking free from the old ways, like you're cycling out. There's a 10 of swords and there's an 8 of swords, right? You might have a step back, but you guys will end up getting back on track 100%. You see? And there's your pentacles waiting to blossom and everything. You're waiting for that. Rewards are going to be coming in. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about that. You guys are both taking care of each other and making sure that things are taken care of together. You're helping out with watering the plants, or he's helping out feeding the seed. Like you guys are working together on creating all this together, right? There's not just one, because you both make it meld into one. This is both of you guys, I see, having everything set in place. Everything is like there, and you guys are just taking care of it and nurturing it. You see what I mean? Okay, so that's what I see for you. Like, there's nothing wrong with your reading at all. It's just closing out the old and recognizing where the new's coming in, right? And working together. You guys are very compatible, right? No more battles. See, you don't have to battle anymore. Like you're in the clear. You're just getting balanced now. That's all you have to do is just balance everything, and you guys will be fine. See, you go from one pentacle up here, right, at the beginning, and you end up with a 7. That's a big jump, right? That's a big jump. So I wouldn't worry too much about your relationship. You guys are exactly where you want to be and doing what you need to, but just find the balance in each other, right? To complement each other the best way you can and continue to do so, right? All right, so who's next? Right? Yes, Ray, look at your time, 11:11. Yeah, it's 2113. I got 123. All right, so we are next. King Bum, how are you doing, my dear? So King Bum, do you want to do the jump cards again, or do you want to do a cut? Let me know. How are things looking for me and my girlfriend, Rosalind? Okay, so we got another relationship question. Okay, so for King Bum 21, please, can we have a clarification on his relationship with his girlfriend? Is there any messages that need to be delivered? Reminded that please don't get sugar-coated, by the way. Remember that. I don't sugarcoat anything. I get told, I get told. And they expect me to deliver the message, so I have to deliver the message as it's given to me, even if it doesn't suit my persona, which it doesn't. It doesn't always rub me the right way. But we're going to get some clarification on King Bum's relationship. Let's see where this is headed. What is the energy involved with this relationship? Are you guys like butting heads or anything right now? I feel like you guys are just not, you guys are butting heads almost. Cards just don't want to go together. Okay, so we're going to cut them. Okay. Alright. Okay, so. Oh, okay. Okay. You're weary. We got the. Oh, my foot. My foot's bugging me. Sorry, guys. I think we got the same cards as last time, my dear. Where you were having the headaches. Remember? Or was that somebody else? I can't remember. But the 9 of Swords, the Hermit. And the 8 of Cups. Yeah, I think what I'm getting from this one is you just crossed. Is she a water sign? I'm getting another water sign. New journeys. I definitely see new journeys, but I'm not seeing. They could possibly. Are you just not feeling love in return? She's a Leo. I don't see any Leo in these cards. I don't see any Leo. Where is my book? The 8 of Cups. Like, I see the union of you together, like the moon and the sun, totally complementing each other on that. Where are the Cups? You want the 8. I have my little tarot book here. I just want to see what this actually means. Truth is soon revealed. Make sure you're speaking clearly. High strong emotions could cloud your message. You have very little patience right now. I see somebody just not wanting to communicate personally. The other one's turning their bike and they don't even care whether the cups are filled or if they get left behind. But you're off venturing out to find more cups to be able to balance your cycle. You're off on a new journey together, possibly, but you're kind of feeling like you're alone and just not feeling anything. You're very neutral. It's not going up. It's not going down. You're just kind of flatlined, right? You keep hoping for illumination and answers, but you're looking down at the ground instead of spending your energy and investing it in with her. Like you're feeling very alone, and she's basically like everything to you. She's like your star, and you want to keep her almost like like Tinkerbell, right? Tinkerbell in Peter Pan. She's trapped in that little cage for light, right? You don't want her little light to burn out, so you're trying to go and find anything you can to make this work. And it's causing you a lot of stress. You're trying to figure this out. You're not sure which direction to go in. Stress isn't ends. You're at a 9 of Swords. The next one is 10. The cycle's going to end. And I don't see balance within the relationship. Like one's kind of taking all, more laid back approach, and the other person's more active and is more action taking, right? Somebody's just kind of laid back, just kind of comfortable, and the other person's, wanting to move and be, adventurous and have action moving, right? And you're not too sure what the hell's going on. You know, it's a stressful time for you right now. You know, I think I'm pretty sure King Bum, we ended up with a hermit the last time. I think this is um, the same one that we had last time show up for you. You know what direction you want to go in. I see you, you know, kind of confused as to where you need to go. You're trying to light your own way. Um, but I feel that you're feeling very alone right now in this relationship, that you guys aren't, going anywhere. But you're thinking that if you just hold on to her, that things are going to get brighter. Um, she needs to find balance. Maybe you need to, kind of be there to support her and assist her, but not give her too much to go crazy with, right? Like you can't hold on to something um, if like the old saying, if you let it go, um, what is that? I don't even remember the saying now. But I'm getting a feeling of just neutral zones. You're trying to hold on to maybe something that's warm, but yet she's being cold. Like I'm getting hot and cold. Um, like a fire gives you warmth, and snow and ice give you cold, right? But you're not feeling as you're part of the fire anymore. You don't know what to do. There's nobody to talk to. There's nobody to help you with it. You're very alone feeling, and it's stressing you out. It's causing you um, a lot of stress. But you wouldn't have it any other way with her. You want to keep her as, a delicate flower, right? You would treat her with the utmost respect and everything, give her the world. Um, you know, and you've tried to go through everything with her. But I don't know how much more you have to go through. Let's clarify this. Clarification on the Nine of Swords, please. Is there more message? See, I'm not seeing as this one's moving. I just don't feel you guys are even moving anywhere, like moving forward anywhere. I'm feeling that you're very stuck in your situation. Almost like your feet have been glued to the floor. You know what I mean? Like you just don't want to move anywhere. Like it's just standing still, but going nowhere. You know what I mean? Okay. And there she is again. There's the trapped female syndrome. She's confused. She doesn't know what to do or how to get, even out of this binding mess. She's been walking with blinders on. But I see that she's moving. I see movement with her. Uh, but I feel like you've been put up against a wall. Like your back's up against the wall with this. Is she a water sign? Or is she like a Pisces, Leo, or Cancer? Because I do see her standing in water. Has she been an emotional wreck? Has she been very emotional? That could be the emotional part of her coming through. Um, the water is significant in regards to this. Like you both are having like almost like you're trying to make her move. She's trying to make you move, and that you guys are still not going anywhere. You guys are like just standing still with your backs up against the wall. she's sitting there feeling, emotional, and you're ready to just, continue on your way and keep filling those cups, but it's causing you too much stress when you're worrying about her. I think you just feel sometimes like, giving her a shake and say, wake the fuck up. Like, what the fuck is wrong? What the heck? Okay. No, because I do see flowers and everything. I see positivity, but I also see the what do you call the history there is, it's been long and drawn out. Um, but I don't see her moving away from you. Like I feel that she's moving in her own space. She's not commitment. She's not even seeing anything that's going on around her. She's too, you know, she'd rather stay, oblivious to the whole world. I think she feels like she's broken. She has that feeling of brokenness. She's going through her emotions, I guess, trying to get through this. She has a lot of love to give, but she's not being able to give it. She's not allowed. She's not letting herself break free. It's almost like it's like one of those movies where the heroine needs to be rescued, right? Um, the heroine's waiting to be rescued, and you're like, well, how many times do I have to rescue you? She's like the heroine, what do you call those? You know, the harlot or whatever. Expecting the man to come running to her and just make everything right. And, make her put her back on a pedestal that she so feels that she needs to be on. But you can't deal with the emotional part of her. So she's a Leo, but she provides strength, but she's not feeling strong. Well, like I said, this is a card of you being putting your back against the wall, and down here it looks like snow, so it's like cold. See what I mean? Whereas right here, this is what you're looking at, and it's like the star, like the brightest star around that you love having around. But it puts you with your back against the wall. It puts you in a non comfortable position. So now you're just being left there, right? You're just being left with your back against the wall. But I see like there's like snow here, like it's a cold environment that you're standing in, right? And here there's people fighting in the below this guy's head. One's just taking a laid back, wait for it to come. The other one's ready to take action, right? But you don't know what action to take anymore, do you? You're confused now. You don't know if you want to go up, down, sideways, left, right, straight forward, backwards. She's got you in a tizzy, right? You're feeling the guilt, you're feeling the pain, and the only one that comes is, you know, the Ten of Swords, and we know what that one is, right? So maybe you have to let the memories of that relationship go and build new ones, right? Start building towards a newer relationship. Start, looking at her. She's standing with 8 swords. Here's she with the 9. So you both have hurt each other. So now you just got to wait for the Ten of Swords, or can you repair this before it gets to that? You don't have to have an experience the total cut from being in a relationship with this person. Both of you having sword moments. She's got the 8, you've got the 9. So are you guys going to play back and forth and see who gets 10? Or are you guys just going to go back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth? Right? Nobody wants to come and be the bigger person and say whatever they need to say to make it right. But one of you should have to, should have the inkling that maybe it should be whoever. But you guys are expecting each other to, you know, come hither to each other. So she's expecting you to go running to her. You're expecting her to come running to you. So your paths are getting crossed. Like seriously, how much more do you guys want to take of this emotional, you know, that you're not having because you guys are too caught up in who did what, when, where, why, and how much, instead of just letting the swords fall where they may and get together or stay apart. But that's something that you two have to decide. You can't keep doing this back and forth, back and forth. Oh, blah, 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 blah. And you're blah, 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 blah. Well, she did this, he did that, she did this, he did that. You know, it's not going to get you anywhere, but that's just going to make things worse. Right? She doesn't even want to see right now. She's not feeling anything. She's bound herself. Doesn't want anything to do with love. But that's where you step in and say, listen, I want to be part of this. I want you in my life. I apologize. And leave it at that. Go your separate ways or come to an agreement or an understanding for the both of you to be able to get through this together, if that's what you want. Only you guys can choose that. Nobody can tell you how to do it. Nobody can tell you when to do it. It's up to you two. You are the two that are in this relationship, nobody else. And the minute you let somebody else in, that's probably going to be your 10. It's going to kill you. It's going to destroy every possible chance there was for you guys to even be again. You see what I mean? So, you know, so you guys got to stop the back and forth. You know, that's got to stop. Otherwise, you guys are going to be stuck there. And that's why I mean, you're not moving anywhere because one's waiting for the other one to move. Well, this isn't a chess game. This is called a relationship. And one of you has to be the bigger man and be humble and take it on. One of you does. Whoever does it, you know, the other one has to give the respect to listen to their side. And give them back and forth. Allow, 5 minutes to get your point out. The whole point, not just half the point. You see what I mean? Otherwise, this is going to go on for a lot longer than you expect. You thought the journey was almost over. It's just beginning. It's just beginning. But you're feeling alone. So you're licking your wounds. You're off in a corner licking your wounds because you got put up your back against the wall. Now when she's going through her emotions of breaking her heart. And now you're not sure how to go and fix it. I would suggest, allowing her to express herself to you, her allowing you to express yourself to her, and work from there. You don't have to be backed into a corner anymore. It's all right in front of you if you so choose it to be a positive thing. But one of you has to grow up here, or both. Neither one is in the right. Neither one's in the wrong. But there is not any balance to this relationship if you guys keep going like this. Blah, 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 blah. Okay. That's what I see for that. All right. So, who is next again? Okay. Jess, who's next? Daisy Onion. Next is Jean, and then Java Enemy. Okay, so Janine. Is it J9? Okay, so we're looking for information. Messages from Spirit for J9 for October 28th. Or is it no, October 27th, 2018. I'd like to have some good messages, clear messages. Don't want to have to deal with any more non-clear messages. Please make them as clear as possible. Okay. All right. Oh, we got the strength card. That strength card is coming out a lot. And yours is in regards to a relationship, right? Because I see that you're being offered the gifts, but you're not wanting them. You're kind of, you want them. You're extending your hand out, but you're not sure if you want to take them because there's an attachment to it. There's ulterior motive. But you're entertaining the idea. Is she not here anymore? Okay, well, this is if she happens to pop back to watch this. Um, but I don't see it being a good relationship. She's emptying her jugs. She's probably had it with this relationship. She's emptying them. You know, it's like, you know, you go and make a nice meal for someone just to have them turn around and not show up. It's like you just might as well just scrape the plate in the garbage can. You know, what was the point in filling up two jugs if only one of them's going to drink? It was a waste. Not being able to manifest anything because she's unbalanced. You know, she wanted a new beginning, a new life, but this person has an ulterior motive, or she's not being honorable with herself in regards to, you know, the relationship. She's not manifesting anything. Not doing the relationship right. Not doing it right. A lot of wastefulness. Wasting. You know, waiting and wasting. Clarification card. Clarification, please. Oh. I'm gonna move you guys up here. I like it up there better. Okay. So, get a bit of view. Okay. So she is unbalanced. She's trying to make this relationship work, but it's not working. She feels like she's wasted, you know, enough on it. You know, not even, you know, feeling any mood or any reason to want to even pay attention to it no more. So she's just gonna worry about her water, like watering her, what her needs are now. I see air in here, an air sign. I see an air sign. I see a tree off in the background that's growing. I see new life, new forming all around her. But she's trying to be noticed. She's trying to be noticed, but feeling alone. Like she's doing this for what cause? What was the point? Why is she feeling? Clarify on the star card, please. Just in case she comes and watches. Yeah, she's definitely not feeling the reciprocation in this relationship. And there's children involved. Yeah, she's feeling really upside down right now. She's not getting anything working, and nothing seems to be going right. So she's giving up hope. She's giving up hope on this. I don't want her to give up hope on this. Unless it's something that's harming her. She's not being able to manifest her skill set of being a magician because she's off balance. She's off balance with the situation. Yeah, she's not feeling this. She's King of Swords in reverse. That one, what is it again? King of Swords, where is it? King of Swords says, your jealousy abounds in you and those around you. Watch for narrow minds and prejudice. Develop your intellectual skills. Play your hunches. And that falls on the magician. So there's somebody that's creating this conflict. There's two people, three-person, right? There's three people in this picture. There's two females and a man. You know, one is showing affection to him, and the other one's turning away. Doesn't want to be noticed, but is hiding her feelings. And that's why this card, you know, the happy occasions and everything just aren't feeling like they're there. Because somebody's trying to destroy it for them. And she's putting too much energy into the negative parts of this whole scenario, and nothing's going to work for her if she continues going down that road. She has to start pulling the positive. And flipping this all around. She can flip this around. She knows how to collect water. She knows how to, you know, manage herself. But there's a little bird in the tree. You know, little birdie told me. And that's the same thing with the King of Swords. The same freaking energy is coming back to her. She needs to evaluate what she's being told and who's been telling her. Because this situation that's going on here with the King of Swords could very well be the why this isn't working over here or here. Like companionship. The companionship's not there anymore because of this external stimulus that's given in both these cards. Okay. The current. So that journey again. Everybody's starting on a new journey. What the heck's up with all the new journeys? Strength card. She's going to have a lot of strength to this. She's got the strength she needs. But she has to surrender to it. It's not always about, you know, taming the beast or the beast needing to be tamed. It's surrendering your inner beast and the emotions. Let them come up and deal with them. Deal with the situation at hand. Don't try to make it go away by, you know, silencing it. You gotta stand up and let it be heard. Roar like a lion. Make yourself heard so you're not being pushed around and having other people's influence on your situation to become a negative. Too many reverse cards. Everything that she wants, she can't manifest because she's not paying attention to what she's doing, to the information she's being given and receiving. Right? That's why everything just seems to not be working, but she's got to draw on her strengths and balance, put the magician in suit so he can manifest good things. But if you're always worrying about the bad things, you're not going to go anywhere because you're just going to stay in negative. You need some positive. You need some motivation. If you don't need to fill up 2 jugs of water, don't fill up 2 jugs of water. Let them be accountable for their water. You don't have to go and do everything. You don't have to do everything in the relationship. You know, if you're not being recognized within the relationship and you're going and filling 2 jugs, it's just a waste. What? Like, really? Yeah. So that one was for you. If you want to timestamp that for me, either Daisy or Sophia Montoya, can you timestamp that for J9? That's a definite message that I'd like to see her get. All right. Next is Jabo. Hi. Jabo is still here? Or is it double? Okay, so we've got, is that Jabo or double? Jabo is still here. Okay. Because they wrote it with a J, I wasn't not sure if there was a different one that was coming through. So how are you doing tonight, Jabo? All right, so just think in your head. You don't have to tell me anything. You don't have to give me any information. Um, you know, the cards are what the cards say, right? Okay, well, just my point of view. Hang on. Oh yeah, it doesn't either. Not in mine either. Okay, so we'll have to figure that one out after. Okay, oh well. Okay, is it possible to see why my friend, female friend, is ignoring me? Okay. 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 First off, she's a female friend. You have affection. You have feelings for this friend, don't you? You want it more than just a female friend, right? So in the first thing, why would you go and send her an angry email if you want to be more than just friends? What you did wrong? Why? What did you do wrong or not doing at all? Okay, so if that's based on somebody else's perception of you, doesn't really matter though. Oh, more business. Okay, but you want it to be more than friends. So why can't you just, instead of sending an angry email, invite them for dinner? That's what I would have done. I would have invited somebody out for dinner, or let's go have a drink, get to know each other. But if you guys are starting off on angry emails, you're wanting more than friends, but you're not giving her the answers that she needs, or the confidence enough, or because body language speaks a lot. Okay, so the body language will tell her if you're interested or not. I never would have sent an angry email, even though I've done it in my past. I'm just speaking from my perspective. Why do you want her to tell you everything negative about you? It's her. Okay. So, you haven't dated yet. You're more than business associates. And you're trying, but it's her. Okay. So, trying by sending an angry email is beneficial how? Again? I just don't know what to say. Well, you can pretty much kiss that goodbye if that's, you're negative, right? If she keeps ignoring you, maybe approach her and ask her why she's ignoring you. We'll pull some cards. Maybe she's had a bad day. Maybe she's had a situation arise, that she doesn't talk about. Maybe there's something bothering her that has nothing to do with you. You never know, right? You never know what's going on in another person's head. I'm not a mind reader, but I can tell you, yeah, well, of course, you're going to always have a negative and a positive. Okay, we're not all superhuman beings that smile and get happy all the time. We all have our moments. We all have the emotional stresses in life that everybody else does. We just have it at different times. So, no, 2 different cards. Well, she is definitely feeling cold against you. You're standing behind her trying to, get her attention when she's not even looking. Right? This is in reverse. It's not even looking at you. Everything's not going the way you want it to go. It's going everywhere else. She's facing away from you. You're facing her, but she doesn't even want to recognize, even acknowledge you're there. Could it be an ego problem? Being an emperor, being all in yourself, being at the top of your game. But are you dealing with it from an ego mindset, or are you dealing with it from a loving set? Because I see you have love to give, but you're thinking too much with the head. You're too much in thought about the situation. You think that it's expected to be able to be the man, the emperor, and have everything fall on your lap, right? Is that maybe the ego mind telling you that that's not how you're going to make it? Right? Yeah, and of course you're not. You have all this love to give, but sending angry emails is not going to help you by any means. At all. you know. Okay. First off, if she's had past relationships that haven't worked out for her, it's very difficult. Speaking from experience, it's difficult to be in a relationship and not expect that baggage to come back up. Right? It's an emotion that she has to figure out for herself. Why she would want think that you may screw her over is probably because of past relationships, past situations with people, right? You know, money should never become in the middle of things. And if you guys are worried about money this far, this early into even not even dating, but you're putting this all financially based, um, then just say business associates because you'll be in a business associate relationship then. So I don't understand what is expected of the cards if it's going to be a financial arrangement, because that's what it sounds like. You're going to stay business associates even in your relationship. You guys aren't going to get past that. You know, you guys have to figure out how to communicate to get past that. Right? You have the world in your hands. You have everything you want, but it's not enough. You want more. Right? And she's the Empress. There you go. She feels that she should have everything. She is like a queen. Okay. Well, neither one of you are talking to each other. Like you're got your faces straightforward. Don't see nothing that's going on, and you're both being divided. Like you're both at different ends of the pier, right? One of you has to make the step forward, just like you know, a man would do. He would approach the female and say, "Hey, you know, apologize for the letter. Walk up to her and say, "Can we get on? Can we try this again? Can we start on a new floor?" Say, "Would you like to go and have a drink?" Something simple. If she turns you straight down, then there's not much. I can't make magic happen for you. I can't magically make that relationship work. That's up to you guys. It's depending on your communication. You're not gonna communicate. You're standing so far away in another country, almost feels like, and she's sitting on her chair waiting for you to come to her. But with honorable, she wants you to be honorable when you meet her. She's not just gonna sit back and just, sure, yeah, it's okay. Because what she's really saying is, no, I won't let you forget it. No, you're not going to get away with it again. And no, at this point, I don't see anything um, profitable from that. Just saying. You're both stubborn people, very stubborn. You know, you're not going to get anything done if you guys stay stubborn, right? And you've got the emperor thinking, he's the king, wants to be respected as a king, which is fine. She's the empress, and she expects to be, nurtured and taken care of and affectionate, having affection given to her, a nurturing relationship. It's not about who did what, who, how, when, and why. It's how can we get past this? Can we, figure out what our part was in it, apologize, and move on from there. Don't rehash shit. And one other thing, don't ever rehash what you've already set to rest. Set it to rest. Okay. Yeah, so you guys have to get off your high horses and communicate more positively. You're still standing there wondering, how am I going to do this? Send her an email. Does she read emails? Does she, answer your texts? There's got to be more to this than what meets the eye, right? Well, to be honest with you, she's sitting back and frankly, she doesn't. Not after that message. She's pissed. Why would you go and send anyone an angry email? I will always, when I want to send an angry email, always write it out, never send it. Just delete it. Get it off your chest. You can't carry, your friendship has to start new again, right? You can start it new. You can nurture a new relationship. You can have a new beginning. but you have to come off your throne and treat her like the princess, the empress is. Maybe you'll get farther that way. You can catch, like the saying goes, catch more fleas with or catch more flies with honey, right? There's a middle person that possibly could help you guys out that you both know. You're feeling that you're more deserving than she is. She's feeling like she's below you. And there's one person in the middle that can actually help you guys get through this. But you're not seeing any hope, are you? Well, you did it a few times. Well, then find something else because she's not giving up. She's not gonna, you know, it's gonna take a lot to get her. She's not gonna be an easy one. I'll tell you that much. Not gonna be easy. And there you go back to waiting again. Back to waiting. Holding on to something. Don't know what it is, but you're holding on. You're gonna keep waiting. If that's what you want to do, keep waiting. See what happens. See what the universe brings you in return. She's not gonna be an easy, like rubbing your dog's belly. That's easy. She's definitely not one of those. But now you have to wait and see what it brings you. Ask the universe to deliver. Be requesting of the universe to provide you answers for this, like it has. But it's you're getting pissed off because your face is turning beet red because you're getting frustrated. Don't get frustrated. Let the universe handle it. Ask the universe for help. See what the universe sends you back. Be very detailed when you ask the universe for anything. Right? Be very detailed in what you request from this person, so long as it's not impeding on their free will either. You always say, I want this person to take notice to me. You can't force them into anything. You can't do juju on them or black magic and expect it to work. But now you have to sit back and wait. Figure out a new game plan. Figure out your next attack, how you're going to attack this in the next one. Hold on to something, then you better have your game plan in motion before you even approach her. Have it set up, figure it out, right? And it is. But you can't you're gonna, fall down, scrape your knee, and then sit there and say you can't do it now because you scraped your knee and you can't get up. Throw a band-aid on the damn thing, get up, and start moving again. That's all you gotta do. As long as you keep moving, take a break from it for a little while. You don't have to be on it 24/7. Maybe that's why she's finding. Maybe you're smothering her with the attention. Maybe she doesn't like being, the center of attention. Maybe you're going a little bit over the top at approaching her. Maybe she's feeling kind of bombarded with all this. Maybe she doesn't even have a minute to think. If she's a business associate, business, work, home life, you're not the center of the universe for her. That's quite clear. And she's not the center. She is the center of your universe. That is clear. But you have to, ease up on the hold, try a different strategic plan. Get somebody else, maybe get somebody else to knows more about her. Ask them how to maybe approach her. Maybe she's just not approachable right now. Maybe she's had enough. Who knows? But you don't know that for sure. Right? So you can sit there and surrender and hold on to that one stick. It's like pulling straws out of a freaking paper cup. You know what I mean? You're holding on to one straw. But ease up on the grip, maybe. Ease up on the grip on her. Maybe give her some air to breathe. Give her some time to comprehend what was going on or how you sent the angry letter. But I would start with an apology for one, and then go from there. Maybe back up off her a little bit. Maybe she's just feeling suffocated by the approach. Right? Well, she's not done with you. But it's time to maybe just back up off her because it might be overwhelming to her. people do have like relationships and intimate relationships. Okay, I'm gonna cheat here. Um, I'm just gonna take a 5 minute break. I need to get balanced and get some more coffee. I don't think she's given up on you, but if you know you want to keep pursuing it, it's gonna probably push her farther away. Um, she may be enjoying the courting. She may be enjoying it and not saying anything. You don't know, right? Men never know what's on a woman's mind. That's 100%. You're never gonna figure a woman out, right? Right. So just maybe back up, give it some room, air to breathe, like a fine bottle of wine. You open it up, you let it breathe, you go and drink it later on, right? So yeah, so start by sending an apology email. Don't worry, don't bring up anything about the negative. Just say, oh, I thought you were having a rough time. I wasn't quite sure if I should message you. Show a little bit outside the box thinking that you're not right in there. I never know. I don't either. But telepathy actually does work. That's another thing that we've experienced with my relationship. Um, and that's just it. You can't read minds. The universe will provide you with what you need and something that you want. As long as it's not ego based or greed sense, they can deliver it. Yeah, just go and approach her, nonchalant, say, hey, how's it going? I apologize, or even send her an email prior to this event and see what maybe work the water a bit before you end up meeting with her. She may not even, you know, she might read it and she might not. It's a chance you're gonna have to take. It's all about risk. If this is something that you seriously want, then yeah. So there you go. You guys are, you gotta just sometimes back away, step away from the device. Step away from it for a few minutes. Come back to it. It may come with different eyes, different things will maybe show up. But you have to allow it breathe and let the universe help you with it if you expect, you know, things to go in a positive note. Okay, so you're sending her too many emails. Okay, well then maybe you should just back up. Maybe she's very overwhelmed, like you're a stalker now. Maybe you've escalated it to stalker version. I'm just saying, right? Okay, so, I don't have any answers for you. I can just give you options and suggestions, right? Must be business lifestyle. Yeah. So you gotta approach it differently. Really rethink your next game plan. You know, let it breathe for a while. Just let it be for a bit. Give it time to cool off. You know, that waiting period. Just let it cool off and go from there. Right. In a sec. One sec. I gotta go close my door. Okay, I'm taking a 5 minute break. I will be right back with you guys. Oh, okay. Just give me like 5 minutes, please, Sophia. Yeah, don't scare her either. Don't be a stalker. Just a point. Okay, so I believe you're next, Sophia, and then Evan, OD. Okay. Okay, just give me like 5 minutes. I'll be right with you guys.
Okay.
Okay, sorry guys. I'm coming. Time to just get another fresh glass. All right. Okay, I'm back. All right. Let's grab some pop now. Can't be drinking coffee anymore. It's giving me the jitters. Okay. Maybe she's playing hard to get. Double. Maybe she is. I'm not sure. Okay. Well, if she is not responding, you should just lay it low for it. Yeah, that's what I would say. General advice coming from the women. I want to just lay it down a lot. All right. I want to know if my plans with Nick will go through. This is Sophia's question. Spirit is she wants to know about her plans with her beau Nick will go through. It will be. There's the reasons why you might focus more on worrying about, if you worry, okay, speaking about manifestation, I'm going to tell you guys something. When you're manifesting something and you're trying to make things work, you must erase your chalkboard, think positive, only send out positive vibrations to the universe. Everything is a vibration, right? So when you send out the energy to the universe to let the universe take over, then you'll have a positive result. If you're going to sit there and be a worry wart, you're just going to manifest whatever you're worrying about. So say you're worrying that the plans are going to fall through, instead of worrying, knowing that the plans are going to be fine. There's two different ways. There's a negative and a positive. If you go positive, chances are things will work out. You know, if you're continually manifesting on the negative of worrying about if your plans are gonna go through, ask yourself why you're thinking like that. Ask yourself why would you want them to fall apart. That's what I would do. I would definitely stop thinking and worrying about it, because it will manifest into something that you don't want, right? Definitely it has that way of going, right? But let's see what we have for the cards. We get an answer for Sophia Montoya's question about Nick and their plans. Ooh. Yes, they will. Yeah, I think you will have it met. You have good possibilities if you send it up to the universe. Yeah, try not to overthink it too much. But yeah, no, I see things going, like having like a party. Like this is showing like, a gathering, so definitely your plans will not have to take a sideline to that, hopefully. Yeah. You guys are raising cheer. It's almost like a festival. People bringing, having good drinks, good cheer. So, I see good things. And there you go. Yes, most definitely be meeting. You know, yeah, no, I definitely see good things, that your plans are going to be okay. And you're going somewhere to meet him. But don't stop before you hit the finish line. Okay? Something about the finish line. Are you guys distant from each other? Because I see that there's distance between you. Yeah, because I see in the distance two people standing in shadow, uh, and you're heading towards that direction. People are gonna or notice you. Um, People are gonna take notice of you with this meeting. But are you feeling weighed down, like, but like with a heavy, kind of like a blanket feeling, like you've got like a heavy burden to carry, like a, like those big heavy wool blankets that people used to walk around with. Um, is it like a heavy, well, it could be a heavy feeling in regards to, um, I'm hearing a secret that you're being secretive in this meeting. What do I mean by distance is, like, do you guys have a lot of distance between the two of you? Okay, so I would just be careful who's watching you, because people are going to be taking notice and they will start possibly gossiping about it. You know, be careful even of the ones that you don't see that kind of melt into the background. And yeah, I see it's like in a city kind of, um, energy, but, um, like, is this somewhere you have to travel to? Yeah, there's going to be a lot of faces. You haven't talked for the last 2 weeks. Yeah, that's, well, no communication or anything's going on. That's the case. Mm. Let me just try. But there's something coming behind you. You got the Ten of Pentacles. Like, this is the end of the cycle and beginning of new. It's showing that your pentacles are exactly how you want them to be. You are stable enough to be heading in this direction. It could be, maybe a little overbearing for the man, not feeling like he has to really do anything. Just kind of sitting back, being, grumpy. Um, and you like to be out and at social gatherings and stuff. You're not one to kind of sit at home and grow old. That's what I'm seeing. That your energy is young, um, and it's definitely going to leave a lot of people leave their mouths wide open if they could catch flies. It's going to be a shock. There's going to be something that's going to be a shock to somebody. Um, it's But you're carefree about it. You just like keep walking, keep walking. I don't care. You got your back to the whole situation. You don't care what people want to talk behind your back. Let them. It only it doesn't harm you by any means. It's not affecting you, not affecting your relationship. Um, you know, but I'd just be careful of the ones closest to you because they could be also spreading, little birdie tweets into your ear or whatever, or might be the instigation of the actual said conversations. And you got the Sun card in reverse. This card means like you can't be as carefree as you'd like to be with this meeting. Um, you'd like to just like bear all and just be like, "Yeehaw, get on." Um, yeah, if you're not careful, you might fall right off the horse. But you like the carefree. I want to go. I don't want to stand stagnant. I want to have new life, new friends, new. That's all I'm hearing is new. Everything needs to be new, but it's not happening as fast as you want it to. Like, you know, the sun is very, very stubborn when it wants to deliver something. It require, a lot of the sun for, or good vibrations, good meanings. I'm just gonna see because I had looked at my little oh, cats. Which one is this? This is the sun card. Where is it? Okay, here we go. Any personal growth. Okay, so when in reverse, relationship hassles are likely. Don't get wrapped up in yourself so tightly that you ignore your partner or others' needs. Stop being over dramatic, set goals realistically, and try to do what's good for all parties involved. That's what that means. So relationship hassles are likely. So there might be after this, the so-called meetings of the minds or whatever you want to call it, people talking. It may have a negative outcome onto the relationship that you wish to start. Um, just be careful not to be so willy-nilly with everything. Um, but I see like the carefree relationship that you're looking for. Definitely. If you're not careful, though, it could blow up in your face. That's what I'm getting. Okay. So, I'm not getting much more than that right now. So, and here we go. All right. Who is next? I'm keeping this from her. She doesn't. Oh? Okay. Evan, there you are. Okay. Yes, be careful. Just be aware of your surroundings and around the people that you're going to be around. There's going to be a little bit of, you know, talk going on, office talk, whatever you want to call it. Okay, so Evan, you wanted to know more about your best friend Becky. If there's any messages in regards to Evan or OD for Saturday. Are you at the 28th now, or where you are probably, right? For the 28th of October, 2018. If there's a message from Spirit or any other ancestral beings, spiritual beings, energies, please give me some messages for Evan OD in regard to his friend, his female friend, Becky, please. Okay. Result to my little book here for a minute. Where is it? Okay, the Hierophant. Follow the path. This is familiar. Now it's a good time to show how conventional you can be. Your public image, stats, friends, and community art, great concern. Don't sacrifice your beliefs or freedoms for status. Keep out there in the outside world. So basically, it's follow the path that's familiar. So in regards to this Becky female, have you known her a long time? Hierophant, get more clarification on Becky, please. Are you waiting for the right time to go and approach her? You're waiting to make sure that everything you've manifested and taken care duly of, you're looking to approach her, aren't you? 5 years texting. Okay. Well, you're still waiting for the moment. It's not quite here yet, but your patience. You have patience. That's too many. Patience in regards to this female that feels. Oh, okay. We get a clarifying card. All right, that was a jumper. Okay. There is going to be travel. I see travel involved um, with you two. What? What? Okay. Yeah, you're looking out for her. You're going to be like, you know, steering the ship, and you're allowing her to just be herself. She doesn't have to do anything special or actually don't even do anything. Um, you totally want to be the caretaker in her life. Um, Clarification part. This is not what I expected. Um, and I think that's what she will be saying to you for some reason. This isn't what I expected. Um, so maybe she's kind of shocked at maybe a possible forward move in a relationship. Um, like she's a humble person. She's definitely humbled by it. She's been genuine. I don't see her in a negative form at all. Why are the cards are all coming up the same for you guys all tonight? What is with the waiting that you're not wanting to wait? But she's in the middle. You know, she's in the middle. Um, one is I'm getting like a third party thing. She's interested in two people. She's not committed to either one. She's not giving any commitment to either one. She's testing the waters, though, I guess, as far as you're concerned. But she thinks that the other one, is kind of a waste of time. So, you know, she's pouring the water back into the lake for the emperor on this side, right? But you're just not feeling of being the emperor because she's caught in the middle of something else. Uh, she's caught in the middle. Her emotions are, you know, she's trying to figure out which is the better jug to put water in. More like if I had to use it metaphorically, which one is going to be the best suited jug for her to carry water in, and she's testing them both. You've got her totally distracted from the other person. She's not even paying attention when they're mixing with you. But the other one is kind of, you know, put his dues in. He's still waiting for a response from her when she's actually facing you. She's looking more towards you, right? Um, but she's you know not worried too much about what's around her. You know, like she's gonna jump in the water whichever way she goes. She's obviously maybe even a water sign is what I'm getting. Um, so maybe that's why her face was hidden up here, is because you guys haven't actually met yet. But she's a very authentic, kind of grateful person. She's got some good qualities about her for sure. But she's a younger, right? Like I'm like in the 20s. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9. So we got 10, 15, 16, 17. That's 8. And that one is 8. And then 4, 14. And 3 is 17 is 8. Numerology number 8, which is the infinite. I really feel that you're going to have probably the better chance of being with her than the other person. Um, she's a nature. She likes to be outdoors a lot. Um, you're 21. Okay, so that's probably what we go to 19. Is she 19? No, she's 18. Oh, okay. Um, yeah, she's definitely young. she may not be ready to actually get into a relationship seriously. Like she's not um, committing committing yet. Like she's not in like commitment mode to anybody. Um, she likes to have her freedom. She's exploring. She's seeing new things, and she's not ready for like a serious relationship. But she wouldn't mind probably dating. And she's leaning towards the emperor, which has more to give than the other guy. You know, but it's neither here nor there. She says that, like her energy is showing that she's just relaxed, enjoying the ride. She's young, she's, carefree. She's got a lot of opportunities and a lot of things to be able to, marvel at, is what I'm getting. She likes to marvel at things. And why is she hiding things from you? Um, well, it depends on what she's hiding from you. Oops, hang on. I don't see her, you know, blocking really anything. You know, she likes to be the one in control of the relationship. She'll put her foot down when necessary. Why is she hiding things? Ace of Swords is because the universe. Um, she knows how the universe works. Um, the universe will provide you with the answers. Um, they'll reward you with the knowledge and the tools to take this from like a neutral party to a more positive note. You're two different. You're two different. Like how do you say? You're two different brands from the same tree. Okay. What I mean by is, she flowers. You bloom leaves, right? But are compatible to be in the same position, right? You're equal partner. Um, the universe sees you as an equal to her. Um, like you guys actually can complement each other quite well. You'll protect her emotionally, um, but there's a bit of an emotion that still has to be found, that she hasn't dealt with yet. That she could very well be having the universe help her with that. Um, but there is a compatibility between the two of you for sure. Um, Equal partnership though. She wants everything equal. She doesn't want to have to feel any, like, how do you say it? Not financial, but any dependence on anybody. She doesn't want to be dependent on anybody. She wants to be dependent for herself. Like she can go gather her own water and whatever she needs. She's able to, sustain herself. Um, and she wants that in an equal partner, that they can also take care of themselves, that they won't become dependent on one for finances or food or anything, that you guys will be sharing the load, right? That's just about her personality that I'm getting. She is a young, spirited person. She's not committing to anybody. She's, testing the waters, you know. But I don't feel like she's hiding anything. I think she's keeping, parts of her from not being involved. That way, she's not shedding everything and feeling naked. Um, there's certain things that people don't want to share in their life. If it's hiding things like as feelings for another person, she should be open enough and carefree enough that she'd be able to say that. Right? She should never feel that she can hide anything. Or maybe she's just taking a step back for now to see where the relationship is going to go. Right? She doesn't have to give up everything that you want to know. There's going to be things that are too personal, maybe, that she doesn't want to talk about. They could be things that aren't even relevant to you, so why would she bring them into your life? You know what I mean? Like, she's not going to overburden you with her life, right? So that's why the universe thinks it's a very good match. And it's not over. It's definitely not over. Like, you're not taking the swords um, and lying down. You're actually on top of the swords, walking away. Like, you're stronger than that. You can handle this. Whatever she is hiding, it's personal stuff to her, but it kills you every time you see her upset, type thing, right? But I wouldn't kill yourself over it. Like totally burden yourself with trying to make it work. Just let it flow. Let it just work its way to that beginning, to that position of, you know, new beginnings, right? So you can wait. You're basically at the Nine of Cups, right? You're just waiting. You just got to be patient for that, last one to come in, and then you'll be starting anew, right? You've got so many tens, two tens right at the end, meaning that these cycles are closing out. This is, what your focus is, 100%. She is your focus, and with the help from the universe on your side, the other guy's going to feel like he was, stabbed in the back, whatever it may be. He couldn't handle it. He couldn't take care of what he needed to do because he's still pondering what way to go and how to get there. And she's already, already in the direction she wants to go. She's already made her mind up. So just be patient. Have some patience with her. Um, you know, be her magic genie if you want. If you want it to be on a more personal level, then express it to her. But she is the focus of you, 100%. So um, I don't think there's really anything else. But I think just keep moving forward. You've got some really positive arcanas, everything coming up in your cards that you're ready for this. You're ready to take it to the next level. But is she, right? Just make sure that it's on her level as well, that she's willing to go to that level with you. And all you have to do is ask. I don't think she'd be the type that would be humming and hawing over it. I think she's the type that she'll put her foot down, make a decision, and that'll be it, right? So just remember how to approach a female. Just you know, say I was kind of wondering if we could take this to the next level, or whatever way you want to say it, right? But she is definitely at the middle of your reading, 100%. And these tens of swords don't have to even come, because you've got the ten of cups. So this other person is probably going to get kicked to the curb or deleted out of her life. They may have had a falling out, but she's pointing towards you, the emperor, the main person asking for this information, right? So yeah, you just have to have some patience with her, patience with the situation, patience with the universe. The way I always tell people, when you ask something from the universe, wait 3 days, 4 days, let them get back to you, because the universe is busy. But yeah, no, I see positive things for that one. You know. Oh, okay. Oh, my back's starting to hurt, you guys. Okay, one more reading. I have one more to do, and that is it. Okay, so just take your time with it, right? Don't overdo it. Well, and people change, right? If you got a good friendship, don't wreck it. Just keep moving forward. You know, the only thing I can suggest is just to keep moving forward. If it's a friendship, if you end up liking her more than that, express that to her. What is she gonna tell you? No, she's gonna, you probably get upset, or not upset, but uncomfortable. Makes things awkward. But then you know where you stand, right? It's better to know where you stand than leading yourself down a possible, if it's going to be just a friendship, but she is the focus of your intentions, and that's a good positive intent, as long as you're not overbearing her or stalk her. You know what I mean? But I think you guys have a good friendship. If she's not ready for friendship, she's young. Don't expect it to find your final soulmate. At the age of 21, you still have years to go, my friend. Years to go. You know, it's because you probably have feelings for her. It's because you guys have communicated on an intimate level between the two of you, and you do have that intimate friendship, non-sexual, mind you, but at least you have an intimate relationship with her, and that's where the feelings start to come from. Is when you're having those intimate relationships or conversations with someone that you're connecting with. Um, and if it is just a friendship, just thank the universe and say, okay, well, there's something better that I should be focusing my energy on. Um, maybe you should give it a shot. You never know. I was 18 months too, and I wasn't tied down to anybody. I did not want to be tied down. I'm, the age I am now, and half the time I wish I wasn't. And other days I'm grateful that I have it. I have my best friend, I have my partner, I have someone that I care about. And it means something. We always want somebody to care about us and to be cared for, right? So yeah, so just keep the positive flow going. Don't go and jeopardize anything, but like the poor little fella behind you there, before you ended up stalker, sending emails, hate mails, You know, if it's a mutual agreement that you both can come to, saying that we'll just remain friends if, you know, something happens, something happens. You know, you can't say no. You know, if that's what you're manifesting, then manifest it. See what the universe has to say. You know, maybe she'll have a change of heart. Maybe she'll get hit by Cupid's arrow tomorrow and fall madly and deeply in love with you all of a sudden. Poof. You know, stranger things have happened. You know what I mean? Like, you don't never give up. You know, if it's worth it and you think that she has a lot of value with herself, you know, we all come with baggage. So leave the baggage at the door. You know, or you know, just just put it on the line. It sounds like you guys have been texting for 5 years. I think you guys probably have a little bit more intimate relationship than you give yourself credit for. You know, 5 years of texting, you probably have had some intimate conversations. So I don't think there's going to be anything that can talk. Just saying, hey, how do you feel about me? Um, you know, if this is just going to be friends, then you accept it as friends, right? You know, if she starts responding back to you after you say meet another female and she starts getting jealous, then you'll know that she has feelings for you that she wasn't being aware of at the time. You know, sometimes we find out after, you know, after we drink the liquor, you know. Okay, so Julie Menendez, yes, I will do you. You are the last reading of the night. Um, I've done so many tonight, I'm getting exhausted, so I will do you a quick one, the best that I can. And I know about someone that broke up with. But I still thinking any advice. Oh, yes. So Julie Menendez wants to have information in regards to a past lover. She wants to know what they are thinking of her, or if they're thinking of her. Is there any messages for Miss Julie Menendez, please, from Spirit and energies? And you guide us in the direction we need to go. No. I don't sugarcoat it, sorry. I see him as um, he's got his hands full with whatever he's doing. Um, he's got a lot of things on the go right now uh, that are taking up his time and focus right now. Um, he's just staying neutral within, you know, dealing with him, but he's kind of just wants to be left in the shadows and just kind of left alone to deal with whatever he's got on his plate right now. Wheel of Fortune in reverse. Yeah, I don't see it as Moose. What are you doing? It's my kitty there. Yeah. Yeah, I don't see much communication going on. He's going through a rough time right now, from what I'm gathering. Um, you know, he's trying to stay balanced, but he's kind of slipping off the edge. He's just really overwhelmed right now. But I don't think that it's a total loss. Ace of Wands is not quite the beginning that he wants. Not that he wants a new beginning with anything right now. Um, you know, but the universe is giving him stuff that he has to deal with. He's got a lot on his plate, 100% a lot on his plate. Can I get his current situation as far as him and Julie Menendez in their relationship? Okay. So, you got the moon and you got the death card in reverse. So the moon is you and him. You know, the universe isn't really shining down on the relationship right now because there's a lot on the go. Um, he has a lot on the go, but he's on a new journey. Like he's coming out of. Is he either a Scorpion or a Pisces? You know, there's a lot of emotion, a lot of upset or unbalanced energy right now. the journey that he's going through, right? But you guys can still communicate. Like you guys can still have that friendship still go on. Um, but he's having somebody basically in control of the situation right now, and it's like he has to ask permission, right? Because I do see a lot of emotion or a lot of movement, maybe a lot of motion movement. Um, but yeah, no, he's taking his advice from somebody else. His movement is based on somebody else's perception of what things should be. Um, Death card in reverse. I don't know what that means in reverse. Sorry. Look at my little card here. This card suggests that you are egocentric. Be prepared to lend a shoulder and a handkerchief. Ask for a favor and offer one too. The setbacks and delays are likely. This is a good time of healthy escapism. Honesty brings rewards. So that was a death card in reverse. Um, yeah, so it deals a lot with emotion on this one too. Um, Setbacks and delays are likely. It's a great time for a holiday. And it's a great time to escape and try to just balance all this energy for yourself, right? And how did we end up with some up here? Okay. We get a Mesa Wands. So yeah, so it's a juggling act. And everything's not going as best suited. Juggling too much on his plate right now. And he's trying to find the balance within it. He's got some support, but not enough. Um, so it's just a juggling act for him right now. And that may be the reason why he's not even having any time to focus anything past what he's going through, right? Um, there's a lot of upside down kind of chaos energy going around. So don't think that this is just in correlation to that the overall energy that I usually get before I start a reading is usually it's been chaotic for a lot of people. So I think that's why this energy is kind of all over the place. Trying to balance it at the end, you know, to get this wheel of fortune to come right side up. So the universe will end up balancing it for you. You're just not feeling like a queen. You're still doing your healing and everything, and he's not moving. He's kind of stuck where he is. He doesn't have an opportunity to be able to move. It's very black and white for him. He doesn't have a lot of options. It's very cut and dry with whatever he's having to deal with, which is unfortunate because he's not allowed to show any emotion, right? But it's a warning sign for him to take notice, of what he's um, venturing on with and to, right? But I do see that he's trying to just balance his life right now, and situations are taking their toll on him 100%. He's just really bombarded, felt like I got a feeling I'm very, very tired with him. So we're going to leave with an overall energy for the next 24 hours. Do you feel there's any third party? No, I don't. I don't think that there is any third party. I think it's just him. Well, if you want to consider a third party his work, but I don't see like as in a physical meaning to that. I don't think there is a third party. I think his third party would probably be his job. He's focusing and trying to balance everything on a very thin leash. Okay, so the overall energy for the next 24 hours, please, Spirit, for everyone that had a reading tonight. Thank you, Spirit and Energies, for giving me the messages to be delivered tonight. Overall energy for the next 24 hours is the Knight of Cups in reverse. So Knight of Cups is, let's see. Oh. The Knight. Where is the Knight? Oh, here we go. Don't be in a hurry and get things done. Stop and think things through before acting. Take a vacation and stay away from responsibility. There is life beyond work. So don't get caught up in all the energy that you have to get everything done in a 24-hour period. You got the next day to do it. Don't rush off into any, unfinished business. Don't leave that lying around. Take a break. Like seriously, take a break every once in a while. We all need them. We all deserve them, and we all are. Some of us might need them more than others. For the readings tonight, but that's the overall energy for the next 24 hours is you're gonna feel uh, like you just want to get everything done and together and that's it. And then take a break, right? Take a break. Take a hiatus for all I care. Work doesn't have to be that demanding. Let it demand you, uh, but you demand it is the better way to do it, right? Don't let it displace you from feeling good and relaxed and calm. If you feel like that, take a break, take a holiday, even if it's just an overnight somewhere out of town. Enjoy the energy. If you have an opportunity to bounce out for a little, even a day kind of hike or something, get out there and enjoy the day, enjoy the time that we have, and enjoy our beautiful outdoors. I'm Shaman Emmy. Thanks for stopping by, you guys. I really You're more than welcome, Julie. I appreciate you stopping by, and I want to thank everybody else who stopped by tonight for the readings. I am very gracious to you. Donations can be made to me, Shaman Emmy, at PayPal. The link is in the description down below. So if you want to make a donation to the channel, keep this channel going, please feel free to do so. And for the rest of you, um, it's au revoir, adios, good night, and you guys have a blessed day. We'll talk soon.